I will explain a bit because here are some questions. No oil, yeah. With oiling, the oil will just spread out the whole room. So I'm using most of the time for grids 7,000 plus. I will use this grease. So you just put it on the disc, and then it has the same function like oil. Here I'm lapping the down chamfer. So I already have pre-lapped the top, pre-lapped the crystal ring, what has sunburst pattern as well. I lapped the chamfer, the topside chamfer, and already have lapped it to 7,000 grit, so it just need a polish. The looks are lapped to 7,000 grit as well, so they are sharp, need polish as well. In this live stream, I will show how to lap the down chamfer. Then I will lap the back side of the case. refinish the sunburst pattern to the top, to the crystal ring, and then at the end, after polished everything and refinished the two grinding pedals, I will refinish the left sides. They are already sharp, and yeah. If you follow me, you know I'm doing 17 of those cases in a row, so it's just one time setting the machine, and then you can really grind and lap every case. It's just from the time, it's perfect. Yeah. Sorry for that. The post is coming. So I will lap now from this case the downside chamfer. I'm using here 1000 grit to bring it back to sharpness. You can see it's on this case it's highly over polished, so the downside edge is rounded. But you will see the improvement in a few seconds. You can see here the edge is getting back and back to sharpness. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Same on this side. Here it's always critical. You can see how an old watchmaker, wait, my camera is not focusing. He has fucked up. He has fucked up the down edge, so this is too much work on this case, yeah. You can see here, see it, camera. I hope you can see it, but it will improve. That's fine. Right. I will put you a bit farther. I will change now the wheel to a higher grid. And now I'm greasing the disc. It's just very simple, just put it up. Don't need to be too much. And as you can see, I didn't change the angle of the table, yeah? So it's just matching one to one from one grid to the other, yeah? So here we go. It doesn't have to be too long. It's just for the shining. As you can see, it's not polished and it's already very, very shiny, yeah? And sharp. One more case. So I did on these two cases. Now I lapped all the chamfers and sides, top. Now I will just slightly lap the downside. If it's like a mirror, not yet, because I didn't polish it yet. It's just very, 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 it's a clean surface, yeah? Very clean, but not high polished, yeah? The polishing will come after that. Now it's this surface, the downside. So I'm using a rubber wheel with 1000 grit for pre-polishing. It will take off all the small scratches. Here are not so many dents, luckily, so it won't be a too hard job. Here it's angle, yeah, so it's the paper. As you can see, it's getting clear, yeah? Very clean. And with the rubber wheel, I won't break this corner here. So if I have a soft wheel, it will get rounded very, very fast, yeah? I will speed it up. Bring it down. Also in the next case. Yeah, the papers won't stay too long, yeah? So, next step. How long I have been working on watches? 15 years now. Almost 15 years. Here's a belt grinder also with Shore 70 rubber wheel. Grid 2000. So I will quickly just flatting the backside to the next step, and then I will give it a polish here. So for finish, it's same, yeah. Come on, guy. So that was with Grid 2000 rubber wheel. Graham, yeah, Maestro. I'm not sure about it. Yeah, this is regular felt wheel, so just felts, nothing special. I will clean them. Hopefully, it's not too loud. So sorry for that. So I will use now a pre-polishing paste from Luxor, green one. Yeah, nothing special on that. I will polish the case like that, and I will also put polishing paste on the sides of the felt. You will see why. Very hard to film it. Second case, same thing. Quiet, yeah. Now I will, after I finished the backside of the case, pre-polished it, I will just very, very slightly polish the high, the surfaces that will be high glossy, yeah? So this chamfer, that, and the looks. But very, very slightly. You will see it doesn't take a lot of time. Second case, yeah. Oh yeah, so much polishing, yeah. To be a watchmaker, yeah. This is just how you call it in English. It's a cotton wheel, very soft, a used one. Yeah. For very expensive watches, I would use always a new one. Yeah. So the outcome of a new wheel is always better than a used one. I will clean it very shortly. You will see only with this one, just to make it a bit, to take all the old polishing paste away very quickly. Also, the polishing on this case is very slightly, because I lapped on 7,000 grit, so it's not necessary. Even I could leave it like that. Yeah, it's already fine, the case. It's just for the shine, to bring a bit more glossy to it. It's not that I need to reconstruct with the polishing any surface. Yeah, just to give it a bit more deepness in the shine. That's why I'm polishing it. So enough polishing. We will do now the sunburst grinding pattern to the top. So I will do now this surface here. This surface I always do by hand, pre-polishing on the pre-cutting on the machine, and then we will turn out to the belt grinder, and I'm using the exact same table. So I'm switching the table from the lapping machine to the belt grinder. So here I can control it to very slow RPMs, yeah. 320 weld, 320 grit for the Mark II, yeah. So I will show you how to do the Sunburst grinding pattern, yeah. When I pre-grinded the cases, I had the same table with the same angle. So after welding and reshaping the case, the angle hasn't changed, yeah. So I can just put it on it because all the cases has been on this angle before. It's just the same. I will tape it. You can see here, because I have already reshaped it, the pattern already sits perfectly, but to do it really straight, it's better to do it on the belt grinder, because here you have to be exact in the center position. And even if I would be exact in the center, because the surface is long, it will always have a slight movement to the sides. I don't know if you can see it. Why I'm lapping here before, it's just because the polishing rounded very, very slightly the edges. So I bring the sharpness now back with the pre-grinding, and then the final grinding pattern will be on the other machine. Second case. Yeah. That's it here. Wo das gelbe Tape bleibt, ja. Das wechselt man natürlich immer. I'm changing the yellow tape. A German guy, Ralf, asked where the yellow tape is. I will change this tape just for when it's it has scratches or something. It's nothing special. It's only to cover the steel surface. You will see you have slight scratches if you're not using tape. So I'm changing the same table now to the bed grinder. Same angle, yeah. I will do a bit more light. And now I will do the final pattern. Yeah, so this doesn't take too long because we only want to get the straight lines. So it doesn't have to be too aggressive and also not very fast. Yeah. Number one. Here you can see it. Really turned nicely out. Yeah. We'll do here some correction. So next step. I have lapped those surfaces and pre-grinded them, the sides. Before I'm finishing this surface, I will give the end finish to the sides. So it's straight grinding pattern. Nothing too complicated. Because then if I would have refinished this surface before, when you see now I will put it on the table and doing it, you will scratch this surface. So this surface would be the best to do it really at the last step. So. Very easy. I could leave also this one, but So it's the same table from the pre-grinding, so I can use it now. Angle is correct. I have nothing to adjust there. I will give it just one step, yeah. Just to see, yeah. No roundings. Okay. Okay. So, just a fresh piece of 320 grit. We could go now on it. And then I love to do it by hand. I think the pattern looks really different if I do it by hand than on the belt grinder. On the belt grinder, it just has a different look. I like to do it by hand. And then you can control the last edge here. On the belt grinder, it can happen so quickly that you go over the top. By hand, it's almost impossible. Like that. That's the end pattern. Also do the other side, crown side. Same, yeah. Very easy. Okay. Second one, same. Fucking tape. Ah, yeah, it's an Omega. Omega Speedmaster Mark II. Yeah. The machine doesn't look like something I've ever seen. Is it DIY? Yeah, of course. All my lapping machine, I started with a box lapping machine, an old one with 2 discs. But if you work daily on lapping, it's all the machine you can buy. They are so limited in their construction. Maybe if you go to a Crévoisier, you can have it. But a Crévoisier with full equipment is something like 40 to 50K. Yeah, so it's a lot of money you will spend on one machine, and then you have one disc, only one of them. Yeah, so. Many people always wonder what are those for machines. I ain't have built everything of the machine. Yeah, a few parts I have built here in my workshop. Other ones for specialized firms product for me. Yeah, so for example, the lapping discs they are turned in on big machines. But it's not that these machines are a lot cheaper than the industrial version, but they are way better for my workflow, because I can change. I have 3 machines. Each angle is exactly the same. It's the same angle from the machine is on my belt grinder. If I buy a belt grinder, for example, from Cyclop or some other brands, it will slightly not have the same angle. So you can't go with one table to another. Then they have another construction, everything. It's just then too much work. If I have to adjust always every angle again, so it will take hours, and the workflow on the machines is great on the industrial ones, but they are very limited. I've never seen a machine that really fits like my machines to my workflow. Yeah, I've never seen a machine that has 3 discs with 3 attachments, and I can change to those wheels as well. Yeah, I can put on many different chucks on this machine. You can work with a table and a chuck. You can work with the lapping holder as well. It's not only a thing that it's only for table or something. Yeah, and also the tables. I have different tables for different things. Yeah, this table is very stable, but it won't go over I think 70 degrees, yeah, to the top. It's only from the construction that it's more stable. For angles, there are more over 70 degrees. I'm using the table you saw on the bed grinder for the Sunburst grinding pattern. This is not so stable, but if you are in an angle like that, you don't push a lot. Here I'm pushing quite aggressive, yeah, because the paper by hand, it won't take a lot of material. It's only for the look, yeah. But this is the thing. I think if you are doing the job, you have to produce your own equipment, your own machines. The other one will always limit it to the belongings for what they are built for, yeah, or tasks. Yeah. So yeah, last side, yeah, of the both cases. Fine for that. Yeah. My belt grinders, yeah, Actually, the main construction I bought something from some Polish supplier. It's nothing special. If you look at this belt grinder, it has the original motor, but this motor is way too fast for some works. So I have here a very simple, and it's also doesn't have a lot of watt, but it's not necessary, Proxon motor that is very quite stable, and it will turn out, because I'm using here a very big wheel on the belt. So I have here something like less than 30 RPMs when I'm running it on very slow RPM. Yeah, so this will allow, for example, a sunburst grinding pattern. It's not so good if it's running too fast. Then you will lose a lot of the symmetry, because you can't control. So I'm switching now to my holder. I will need the disc of this machine. It's 320, so I did the top sunburst grinding pattern in 320, so I will also do the surface here around the crystal. Yeah, this is actually one of the hardest surfaces on this case. Many fail on that, yeah, because this surface here doesn't allow a lot of error. It's very small, and if the symmetry is away, the case just looks awful. Yeah. We call it Easter egg. I don't know if you can call it in English here as well. If you see a case like that and it's this surface is not homogeneous or symmetric, then you know somebody just polished something away. If you buy a Mark II, look at the crystal surface. This is a good indicator if the case is in good shape or in bad shape. So if you have lost here all the material and here it's very white, then somebody did a not great job on it. Yeah. So I attached the 320 wheel here, the lapping disc on the machine. And yeah, I can show here, I have enough light. I will use this modern holder to do the crystal surface, as mentioned before. I have here the vise is from aluminium, so nothing will damage the case. And this will snap on in a second, should snap on. Yeah. Yeah. So as you can see here, the vise sits very tight, and this is very necessary, because if we are lapping this surface to sunburst grinding pattern here, it has only an angle about 5 degrees or something, so it's quite tough surface. You will see will have vibration, because I'm not a robot, yeah, and the disc will be aggressive on this surface. So you will see when I'm grinding it. So to do the pattern here correctly, the disc doesn't need to turn very fast. Yeah, it's only the best way would be if we only touch the surface once, but this is impossible. So you can see here I marked me the zero, so plus minus. Yeah, I won't go here very much, maybe on 1-2 degree, that it doesn't touch. Maybe you can see it here. It just shouldn't touch with the whole center, yeah. So this is really enough. You can see I have here a gap. This is enough. I could go also maybe a step less, but I think this is fine. You can see this machine is quite higher, yeah. So if I have a task where the surface would be more angled, then I could lap here on the center and have a straight line, yeah. Here it matches quite perfectly on this angle because I'm turning the downside. I will do the pattern from down, so you can see it's super centered, yeah. If I have problems with the angle, I could also go the opposite way and doing the grinding pattern here, yeah. But you will see in a second, I will slightly that it turn out well. I will go here to the outside, not to the inside. Why? Because the outside line has a bit more or less arrow, yeah. If you go closer to the middle, then the lines would be a lot shorter. Outside you have more space, yeah. But the correction to the side will only be also 1, 2, 3 degrees, yeah. Nothing so much. So I will turn on the machine on quite slow RPM. And if you will see now, if I touch it, the case will spin. It won't spin if I'm 100% straight, then it won't spin because then I need to turn it by hand. What makes the stabilization a lot more difficult, yeah. So I will just go 1 degree and then let it spin by itself. You can see the vibration, yeah. That's enough. Now, I will go one or two more sides, yeah. I'm super happy with it. I will show you in the light. Maybe it's better to see it here. Sorry for that. I don't know why YouTube just don't allow my camera to go on the macro, but on the live stream I have no clue why. You can see, hopefully see the sunburst pattern on the inner glass. It's possible to see it. Hope so. Somehow it's shitty. So that's it for the cases of a Mark II. Now needs a clean and reassembling, but that's it for now. If you like a live stream, I should do it more often or not. Guys, have a nice day. See you. Bye-bye.